Top of the ninth here.
That was his 14th error on the season. He's playing in right now in the grass.
So now McFarland. And that one's popped up. But it drops. So the leadoff hitter, Danny Mars, there, tried to square up for a bunt, popped it up. And nobody was around to be able to catch that one. Ty McFarland is now playing in to protect for that bunt, as we saw. Danny Mars is trying to move the runner, Daniel Lopez, to second base here with no outs in the top of the ninth inning. All they need is one run, Chris. One run, and to hold the Yankees offense to 0. And they have this game. So Daniel Lopez, at any rate, is trying to get to second base right now. Danny Mars sets up and squares the bunt. Does not go through with it, and that's going to be a strike. So now the count on Danny Mars is 0-2. And let's see if he's going to square up to bunt again. As you know, Chris, a foul ball here could mean a strikeout for Danny Mars.
It's been a good ball game. It's been pretty long, though, but these fans are now it's pretty packed out park here on this Friday night under the lights. Fireworks will come after this game. We may see a walk-off, though.
And here is the 0-2. And Mars does not show bunt, swinging right there, and fouls that one back to the net. The count remains 0-2. So Ty McFarland has moved back. As Witherspoon sets and delivers a 0-2 to Mars. And did he strike him out? No, he foul tipped it. So Mars stays alive. Witherspoon thought he had him, but to no avail there. Gonna have to throw some extra pitches to try and get out of this jam. Danny Mars singled in his last plate appearance, drove in 1. And Witherspoon throws outside and called the ball by the umpire. The count is now 1-2.
Mars just, he works the count. He fouls balls off. He has a pretty good eye. And I think he's a switch hitter too.
And Witherspoon checks Lopez at first, and he is back in on time. So now Witherspoon set to deliver the 1-2 again to Danny Mars. And that one is fouled to the left side of the field, off the sweep box and into the crowd.
Just really extending this game with all these foul balls. But, you know, he's a good hitter. He's over 340. Number 2 in the New York Penn League. Just has a good eye.
And here comes the 1-2 again. And that one is drilled down the right field line, and that's going to be foul into the spinner's bullpen. And Danny Mars fouls off yet another pitch in this long at-bat in the top of the ninth inning.
It's also very, 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 very tough to strike out.
Of course, this is what you look for in a leadoff guy. A guy who can foul pitches off, make the pitcher work, throw some extra unnecessary pitches. And, of course, a guy that gets on base as much as he does. And the 1-2 from Witherspoon, correct. And that one's going to be high in the count now, 2-2. So good eye there from Danny Mars, fouling off the good pitches, laying off the bad ones.
Is 23 strikeouts in 113 at-bats, the 119 at-bats. He's also walked 11 times.
And here comes a 2-2 yet again, and that one is fouled back into the net. And we will do it again. 2-2, the count remains. The 2-2 from Witherspoon, and there goes Lopez. That one is drilled into center field, and it drops right in front of Colin Slayball. On to third base goes Lopez, and on to second goes Danny Mars there with a single. And the Spinners are in business now to try to get in the go-ahead run here in the top of the ninth inning.
That was just a great piece of hitting there. That's professional hitting right there by Danny Mars. He was down. The count just kept on going, and he kept on extending it, fouling balls off. It was a very tough out, very tough at bat. He was not going to go down on strikes. He was not going to go down looking. He did take a couple balls, but he just has that good eye. He fouled it late. He fouled it early. He just kept on going, and eventually he found his pitch, was able to get the double, and now the Spinners are in a good position.